running it up, and out the way getting to it. And I done turned it to a lifestyle. We working, what you doing?
So man, just transparency. Has been a lot going on with me, and I'm somebody that come from the struggle. I come from darkness, so I ain't scared of the dark. I don't duck the struggle. I'm not unfamiliar there because I was bred in that, born in this shit. I come from that. I was raised, in them type of circumstances. But what I will say, like this last maybe like year and some change, been one of the most trying years of like my adult life. Like you talking about falling back, falling off, getting back up, fighting. I've had one of the best years of my personal career, as well as the toughest year personally. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like doing shows with an eviction notice in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like really at that place. Like, so, and it all started like, so just, I caught a case. And when I caught the case, and that just like flipped everything, turned everything upside down. It was a couple charges, and instantly I had a 6-figure gig at the time, lost my gig, so I had to go full hustle. You know what I mean? Like, so bad, I'm hustling, I'm doing my business, I'm doing my merch, I'm doing some other things, but like, it's hard. Bills coming to $3-4 grand a month. It's hard to, like, without no consistent guaranteed stream of income and everything, making it as you go, and then having the money management to manage it during the process as it's coming in like that was tough. The case cost me shit $15K. You know what I mean? Like, damn near $15K or more, fighting and dealing with this case between, bonding out and lawyers and court fees and all of that shit, a little more with restitution and all of that. So I got the case. I had to get a lawyer, and then fighting it, but boom, everything just started to change. You know what I'm saying? I was mainly driving I had a company issue whip, so I was riding that. My car, I lose my car, but I got my Jeep, and Jeep go down. So now my Jeep turned into my, everyday car, but that was my old car. That wasn't really, so I'm putting too much pressure and miles on that boy, so that joint giving me problems. So I'm damn near, I go a minute whipless. Just keep going down, having to do work, change this. I just got off the phone for a call for having to do something with one of the tires now, man. So it's time for another one, but I ain't been able to put the play together to get another one yet. But it's all changing now. But this last year and a half, like I said, it's so every month struggling. You know what I'm saying? Putting the bill money together, doing this, making sure my daughter don't feel none of this that I'm going through, and the money that she get. And we still kind of do some of the things that we do, and trying to make sure that my kid don't feel none of this that I'm going through. But really, like, fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like fucked up. Like one day at the coin star, cashing them in, fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, yo, how am I even here? How did I even get, had me reevaluating just my whole life, decisions, actions, everything. Like, what the fuck? Like, so moments I'm doing super decent, moments I'm doing super bad, and I'm just balancing out. I'm just making it happen. Man, I had to move out the crib and everything. Like, yo, I had to make an executive decision. Like, yo, I owe these people a lump sum of money. I owe this lawyer a lump sum of money. Do I want to play with that and risk my freedom? Or do I want to pay this money at this crib and then damn near maybe end up locked up and not even need that crib? Now the executive decision is to pay that, you know what I'm saying, downsize the crib and get you something else. So I had to move everything. Like, so damn, lost my job, crib, whip, damn near freedom now too, because then it got to a point where they was trying to like really book me. My lawyer was fighting, got one of the charges removed, another charge reduced. So I was happy with that, but I could have kept fighting it. But honestly, I was just in a space where I'm like, yo, we know who run the system, and how I look in the system, I was scared. You know what I'm saying? So I chose to take the plea. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna try to fight this with these people, and then they make an example out of me, or they like they want to do, they go crazy on me even more because I challenged it and took it to, so I'm just like, man, I'd rather take the plea. The plea looking like probation. He said, yeah. Then we get to sentencing, and the state like, fuck no. State like, nah, no, we ain't doing no probation. I need 18 months about you in the joint, woo, and try to get me. Luckily, the address change came up on the day of sentencing, because I was blindsided by that. Like, I go for sentencing comfortable, thinking, yep, I got probation, we Gucci. We get in at the state like, I have an objection and an argument, and then try to do it to me. Now, this was a blindside hit, and the only thing that got me out of sentencing that day was because I had that address change. So because I had that address change, they like, I had to pay fees to get the probation switch, like $300-400 almost. So they like, you got that today? I'm like, nah, I don't got it today. He like, all right, bet, well, we gonna reschedule it, your sentence until Friday so you can pay that because that's due that day. But having that time, having that week, let me know. I heard the state's argument and objection, so that let me know where he was coming from. So that gave me a week to put together a plan to counter that. You know what I'm saying? So I just went crazy, did some shit I shouldn't have did. Called in, a couple favors to some loved ones. I appreciate everybody that held me down. Got to selling everything, hoodies, everything, merch and everything. And, I was able to put together like 30% of my restitution, and I was able to come up with a plan of action to pay the full rest of it back and show, why I deserved the probation. But the state didn't know that. So when I went in there, they still tried to lock me up and they still tried to book me, but I was prepared to counter the 2 points that he was trying to make on why I should be locked up. So I gave my lawyer the info. I spoke on my behalf and told him how I was countering, what the state was saying and everything. Boom. And I was able to get the probation. And then I also worked out a deal to where it ain't even gonna be on my record. I'm gonna sign as a misdemeanor after the fact, and it ain't gonna be on my record when I'm done, but I still gotta do the probation and whatnot. And for the time being, it will be, long as I don't get in no trouble during the probation time. So I'm just finally like, all right, cool. I'm finally able to start a new chapter. Like, all right, my new, I'm coming out that bad slump that I was in, and I've been getting some normalcy back. Like getting into some routine, trying to get my money back together. I got to pay some people back and everything, but I'm finally just getting back to a little normalcy. Really, with having that off my back, like, am I finna go have to sit down or not? Because they definitely wanted me to sit down and fought hard for it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my lawyer and me just for, kind of hearing what the state was on and then coming up with the plan and positioning it like I did, and having people around me that fucks with me and having the hustle, to go do what I did to put it all together and everything too. So I gave him some bread. I paid him the morning of the trial, so he was ready to fight. He was man, I got that big lump sum, thank you. Yeah, I bet. So he was going crazy. The state, I dropped all that bread and the plan of action up, and then I'm employed, so I'm gonna be able to pay this. Woo. My company, I showed them invoices that Creative Minds have got and how this is coming, and they like, so yeah, this is my plan of action to pay this much back monthly. They like, the state had to say, I retract all my stuff then. I'm cool with probation based on this, with the money he came with today and his plan. So, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's been tough. I know I make it look good. Like I said, I still had a crazy year. Dropped one of the biggest songs of my career, hit the iTunes charts. Got inducted into the Hip Hop Heritage Museum through $100 show. all me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had some of the biggest moments in the last year and some change in my career. Professionally doing amazing, you know, but personally this shit that this been on my back, you know, and been heavy on me too. So I'm glad I got that over with. I got some movement with probation. I switched it, so I was smart with that. So, you know, I'm finally able to put that part behind me, and now I'm on to a new whip, you know, new crib, new music mode. Back in the gym, I can get in the gym because I got out of there and been, you know, stress eating and all kind of shit. So, but man, that's why even the videos start coming scarce, man. Like I said, it's been a tough position. Like I had to shut down everything, man. No fun, no kicking it, no dating, no none of that, man. Like you gotta lock in. You didn't feel off. You didn't feel back. You didn't you know, like you didn't had a moment, and you can't let this moment define you. You gotta really focus, you know. So that's another thing too. So anybody going through it, man, it ain't the end. Everything gonna be okay in the end. And if it's not okay right now, that means it's not the end. Man, keep praying. Get on your knees and pray. Then get on your feet and pray. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the best advice. Like don't fold, don't quit. I know it get discouraged. I know what that anxiety feel like, what that depression feel like. I know what all that feel like. I done prayed, I done been depressed, I done sit in, I done shed tears, I done did it all, you know what I'm saying? During this last time, it's been a real trying time. I'm still having the responsibilities for the people around me that I have. Like I said, don't fold. I know we all going through it. I know it's a lot of things heavy, man. If you want to share, drop it in the comments. You ain't got to go extra personal, but if you want, man, what's on your mind? What's on your heart? What you dealing with? What you going through? We can hustle together. We can pray together. We can, you know what I'm saying, motivate each other. We can do all of that, man. I'm getting back in the gym. We can meet up, get in the gym. But you got an idea, let's get some money, whatever. Like, you know, we just, you know, a village, it definitely take a village. I appreciate my village and everybody around me. You know, that's been holding me down, that's been motivating me, that's been praying for me and everything, man. Y'all, shit, that's why, you know, I've been transparent. That's why I feel like I've been so successful as an artist because I've came with that transparency and let y'all have that. And I've let y'all in my life. Y'all knew me when I didn't have a kid, the struggles of being a dad, losing my brother, losing my granny, you know, up and down, working a job. Y'all knew me in the mall working. Y'all knew me trapping. Y'all knew me doing this. Y'all knew, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Like y'all didn't grow up with me. We didn't grow up together. So because of that transparency, I've always been open about, you know, daddy issues, mama issues, everything. And so that transparency led y'all, you know, into really rocking with me musically like that. And so I appreciate that. And I'm here for whoever, anybody need a word, anything, you know what I'm saying? I can help too. So, but stay focused, keep grinding, man. We all fall down, but it's about how you get back up. You know what I mean? Like, and I know that shit sound cliche, but we all fall down, but it's really about how you get up, how you everybody get punched at some point. You're gonna get punched, but it's about how you can take up that punch and then you get back up and you keep on swinging and you keep fighting. How you finish the fight, how you react to the punch. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't nothing but a series of actions and reactions. You know what I'm saying? The actions gonna happen regardless, but what dictate how life go is the reactions. You know what I mean? So just make sure you react to it in a way you would never know what I've been going through and what I've been dealing with, because I don't let none of it define me, man. When I was up with 10K and 20K in the bank, 10K in the crib, cash, six-figure job, money coming in, music, streaming, show, all, you ain't gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm down and, you know, sleeping at somebody's crib till my place ready or something, you ain't gonna know either. Like I could be in the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and you really ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But best believe I'm going on a living spree when I get back up to make up for all these dark days, you know, that I've been through. So I'm happy, I'm grateful for my hustle, for my grind, for my freedom and everything. And new music, the new music is gonna come every month. I'm gonna skip February, do the Snap. It's Snap month, man. Snap dropping February 22nd, so it's all about her. But March I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna drop 2 songs and 2 videos in March. to make up for not dropping in February. And then every month, hold on, excuse me, every month every month for the rest of the year, I'm gonna drop a song and a video to go with it, and it ain't gonna be no singles, and it ain't gotta be a hit. Just creating. I'm just creating, and I'm back in the therapeutic space of creating music because it's therapy and being able to create. And so I'm just dropping it. I'm just dropping it, and I'm just getting music out my system. You know what I mean? Like I always drop and then disappear. So I'm just like, what if I just keep dropping back to back to back? What would that do? For me, and see how that would shift things for me. So, but yeah, man, I love y'all. Respect the artist. Respect the artist out now. It's on YouTube. It's on all streaming platforms. Go check that out. New Brianna Nicole out now. New C Snapper February 22nd. And yeah, we working with you doing merch is out right now too. So make sure y'all grab some merch. We're gonna be at the 312 Awards. I got some Sinatra's merch. You know what I'm saying? So you can get some of those as well too. But yeah, man, I love y'all. I'm gone.